wait for a few more shots to kick in. We're ready to get this thing rolling. How you guys feeling? Yeah? Awesome. Okay, well, your first comic is very new to the comedy scene, but I've heard great things about him. Ladies and gentlemen, make a lot of noise, and I mean it, a lot of noise, for Mr. Quincy Bonds.
All right, Flame Bar, keep it going with your host, Matt. Ladies and gentlemen, keep it going for Matt. Appreciate y'all coming out. Oh, all right. This is what happens when you rent equipment. This is not my fault. I know what y'all expected when I came out here. Y'all thought I was going to be taller, didn't you? Yeah, I get that a lot. It's okay. A friend of mine tried to make me feel better about being short. He said, don't look at yourself as being short, cute. If life were a game, look at yourself as kind of like getting the power forward on a midget basketball team. I was like, hey, I felt good about that at first. I was like, that's really not a compliment. Also, guys like to ask this too. I see a lot of couples out here, and I like to preface this by saying, who wants it clean and who wants it dirty? Anybody? I can see you guys. I hope you know that. I'm looking right at you. So, hey, this out. You want it clean or you want it dirty? Dirty. She's like, hey, are we going to do it like we do at home or are we going to do it dirty? Yeah. Ma'am, I'm going to need you to sit down and take your shirt off, okay? Just stay seated. This is not the crummy. Also, the bartenders here, I love coming to Funny Farm. Every time I come here, the bartenders are more drunk than I am. It's awesome. I was like, bartender, I heard you make the strongest drinks in Atlanta at the Funny Farm. He's like, yeah, we do. I go, how's your Long Island tea? He goes, here, try mine. I'm like, I don't want that thing on my lip, guy. I don't think I want to drink your Long Island tea. I'll just have a water. Also, give it up for the waitresses. You guys make some noise. Waitresses are working really hard to make this happen, get inside and all that stuff. Kind of crowded in here. I do have one problem with the waitresses. There's this thing that women are doing. I don't know when it started. I think it started a long time ago because I think I recall my grandmother doing it. It's where instead of using these nice handbags you make men buy, you resorted to putting your money in your bra. And it's not just money, it's like money and keys and coffee, and I'm like, wait a minute, what's the deal with this purse? I call it the titty purse. Some of you don't have titty purses, you have little titty coin purses. No offense. Some of you have flat breasts, so it's like a titty wallet. Either way it goes, it's offensive. I asked the waitress for some change, and she reaches in to grab the change, and I think I saw a nipple. Yeah, I was so excited. I don't know if you guys know what one nipple can do to a guy, but it drove me nuts. The whole time I'm thinking to myself, this is a double standard. Fellas, what if we did that? What if we decided we're going to put our money in strange places? Just pull it out whenever we wanted to. Like, let's say I'm with a friend, I'm at McDonald's, and I'm like, yeah, can I get a Big Mac, order fries? You want something, man? Oh, I got your money. I got it. How much? $5.62? Okay, cool. I got that right here, lady. Yeah, $5.62. You got some hand sanitizer? Because you're going to need it. I'm getting money from under my balls. That's right. You got check. Aren't you guys hiring? Anybody need a stapler? Ow! Stapler. They're going to put a stapler down there, guys. So stop it, ladies. All right, it's a double standard. If you guys can do it, we should start doing it. That's what I'm going to do the next time I'm at McDonald's. Also, you know what I noticed too? It's nice. I want to say this is a nice mixed crowd. By mixed, I mean me and you. And this is perfect. It's perfect because I kind of always wish that I wish I was biracial. You know what I mean? If I could be mixed. There's a lot of different mixes I think are great, but there's one that I'm kind of envious of. Can you imagine being a Mexican redneck all mixed together? No. There's some advantages to that. You guys like, but check this out. If you're a Mexican redneck, you can be the first person to win NASCAR with 13 people in the car. Yeah, think about that for a minute. The first car to win ever sponsored by the Buford Highway Waffle House. That will be right there on the side of the car, and that's kind of what I'm going for. Speaking of Waffle House, have you guys heard about people are robbing? I'm just pissed off. People are robbing Waffle Houses. What kind of Okay, sir, what do you expect to get if you rob a Waffle House? Maybe a waffle, maybe some crabs. I don't know. Either way it goes, I'm thinking to myself, who robs a Waffle House and what are you kicking a boom? Hey, you, drunk lady with the baby. Put down the baby and kick over the waffle. Or put down the waffle, kick over the baby. Just do something. You know, it's kind of like, boom, hey you. Somebody out there's driving that 18-wheeler. I need to ride to Snellville. Pronto. You know, I'm like, what are you robbing? A Waffle House? He's like, lady, are you pregnant? Well, you will be. Kick over that waffle or you meet me in the bathroom. You know, so I'm just saying, whoever is just robbing the Waffle House, it's just, we should get some Waffle House vigilantes. You know what I mean? You go out, scatter the covered punk, you out here robbing people, huh? That's kind of how I feel. I'll be a Waffle House vigilante. I see those guys, I'm going to run, actually. I suggest you do the same thing. Do the same thing. Also, speaking of mixed race, our president, Barack Obama's mixed, and I just think that he had mentioned that if he wasn't the president, that he'd be some type of entertainer. And I in my head as a comedian, I was like, what if he was a comedian? How funny would that be? You know, could you see it, Barack Obama being a comedian? I think he'd be like politically correct and still kind of racist and still kind of angry. He'd be like, well, ladies and gentlemen, welcome Barack Obama. He'd be like, hello, welcome everybody out. I appreciate you coming out to see me stand up. Just a little FYI. If I wasn't being a comedian, I'd be president of the United States. That's right, that's the same way Michelle laughed. First time I showed her my penis. Now with that, I'd like to say, I want to need people to keep their kids out of the middle of the streets. This next segment's for the black people, right? Keep your kids out of the street. And for the white people, why should you never run over a black kid on a bike? Because it might be your bike, sir. That's just the bottom line. I'm just saying, I mean, he said he wanted to be in there and tell us, like, what if he was a comedian? I mean, hilarious. And doing comedy, as you see, we're a little twisted. This is like therapy for us. This is so that I don't go out robbing Waffle Houses. That's what I'm up here now, so you guys are really helping me out. But I had horrible dreams sometimes, too. I had a dream, and this one's going to be nasty, just like you asked for. I had a dream that it was my birthday weekend, and I got drunk, and I didn't get laid, so that always causes my nightmares. And I had a dream this junior appeared to me. She's like, you can have whatever you want for your birthday. She's gonna wrestle. I'm like, oh yeah, I want women, ladies, all kinds of ladies. I want to be surrounded by vagina. And then she turned into a tampon. I know. I tried to get out of the dream, sir, but I couldn't pull in the strings. Yeah, I had to go with the flow. Just go with the flow, so go out. I know, you said dirty. Hey, I'm just giving it to you like you asked for, folks. Along with that, I like to say that be careful where you eat, not just this Waffle House incident, but I had an incident up in, I think it was in Conyers, and I was with a young lady who was just a friend of mine, was not a date, we were just hanging out, having a great time, and the waiter brings us a meal. Her tea was not sweet, so she goes, hey, I'm gonna go to the bathroom, you might put some sweet low in my tea for me. I was like, sure, I'll sweeten that up for you. So she's in the bathroom, I rip over the sweet low, I'm pouring it in her tea, and this gentleman sees me, and he comes running across the restaurant, he grabs my arm, he's like, hey, are you trying to put something in that lady's drink? Trying to get her drunk, take her home, and take advantage of her? I'm like, no, sir, she's just a friend. She said, shut up. I like your style. I said, that's not style. That's considered rape. Let go of my arm. So, you know, just be careful with that. Also, I see a lot of couples out here, too. I hope you guys are out here having a good time in role playing to spice it up, ladies. I know you don't. Sometimes you don't like to think about it like that, but we need that. Guys sometimes like to introduce to somebody different. Sometimes we do it without telling you. Sometimes if we're lucky enough to be able to tell you, that's a lot of fun too. But I had a situation as well, role playing with a young lady, Valentine's Day this past year, and it kind of went a little bit like this. We went to Victoria's Secret, bought a bunch of stuff, and then I called her up one night. I'm like, hey, I'm getting off work early. Can you put on a little stuff we bought, the little mask and shoes, little outfit? That'd be awesome, you know, because I've had a rough day at work. She goes, sure, I'll put that stuff on and I'll be waiting for you. Needless to say, I get home and she's got on the shoes, she's got on the dress, but she says, I could not find the mask that you brought, so I put on your old Halloween mask, which was my Mr. T mask, which made it a little weird. I'm like, man, I don't think I'm gonna be able to have sex with you tonight. She goes, shut up, fool. You need to get over here and go with the flow. I was like, you're doing the voice. That's even more strange. How are you doing that? And she goes, I shaved it in a mohawk for you and everything. I was like, I don't think I'm gonna like this chick very much. You guys have been great, Funny Farm. Thank you so much for listening. My name is Quincy.
Keep going for it. Quincy Bonds, ladies and gentlemen.